Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth here at Lizzie Loves Life, and today I'm going to do my gift guide for the 6 to 8-year-old boy. I have a 7.5-year-old son who will be 8 in March, and these are all products that he loves and has used throughout the year. His favorite games, favorite toys, books, things that he loves, as well as I'll be sharing you what's on his Christmas wish list this year that he is personally looking forward to hopefully getting for the Christmas time. So let's get into it. Real quick though, I wanted to mention our next playground system. This is something that I also have in my girls gift guide if you are looking for that 3 to 5-year-old age. I have a 4-year-old daughter, but for the girls in your life, check that video out. But the next playground is something my son got for his birthday when he turned 7. It is kind of like a Wii system where you have a remote control and you would like move your body, but you don't need the remote control for this. You use purely your body. There is a subscription for the year for new games. The games are pumped out like via Wi-Fi, data, whatever, into your console and change out, get updated new songs, things like that. There are dance videos, sports video games, as well as like your basic Hungry Hungry Hippos where you're trying to like eat the food with your body. Both kids love it, as well as some of their older friends. So if you're looking for a new game console or something to do with the family, the next playground is great. And it also was on sale recently, so I will leave that down below. Anything that I mention in today's video, I will leave the boys a gift guide straight like website down below, as well as the individual item links below as well. So let's get into the things that Jackson has been loving. The first thing we're gonna do is talk about books that Jackson is loving. So he is very into graphic comic type books. So we have the Dogman series. You can see that he's actually reading this by himself. I have read these books to him before, but he wants to reread them. So the Dogman series is really great. This is from Dave Pilkey. There is a huge like range of these. There's also the side graphic novel, The Cat Kid, which has a bunch of books of those as well. And this is how it all got started. He started off with Captain Underpants books, so he really does enjoy the Captain Underpants series. I think he has almost all of the Captain Underpants, still working on the Dogman, and like I think only has one Cat Kid. So these are really great books for your kids. Another one that he has been reading from the library that he's been enjoying is The Bad Guys 2 Guide to the Good and Bad and Everything in Between. The last book I want to mention, our like cover sleeve is taken off, but this is the illustrated Harry Potter series. So this is the Harry Potter classic chapter book series that you read as a kid like I did, and it is in illustrated form, so there are pictures, and we are going through reading this Harry Potter book. This is Nearly Headless Nick. And we're having a good time. We are almost done. We're more than halfway done with this book. So he is looking forward to potentially getting Chamber of Secrets, the illustrated book from J.K. Rowling. And that is something that we have been reading nightly and he has been enjoying. The next thing here is kind of like an arts and crafts kind of thing. I have his box that he's torn up, but this is the Create Your Own Gem Art Kit. So he has this particular one from Targets, but you can also get diamond kits from Amazon. I'll link a couple of my favorites down below. But these are little like sticky paint by number kind of things, but they are with little gems. There's a Christmas version he did last year that were little ornaments. He gave them out to everybody in his friends, family life, and that was really fun. But he has this one he is currently still working on. The next thing here, we'll continue with crafts right now. This is the fused bead kit. So these are the bead kits that you would use and iron on, and they stick together. So this one in particular is from Perler. This is the dinosaur one, but they have other ones as well. So you use these little beads, and there is a dinosaur one, and then there's also this plain one that's a square, or I don't know what the shape is, an arch, and you can make whatever you want with the beads. So he has really been enjoying lately playing with this and building different creations that way. Another thing he really enjoys doing is making bracelets and necklaces. So I got this kit. This is actually a combination of like 3 of them. I got this kit from Amazon when I went to, right before I went to the Taylor Swift Eras tour. I guess that was over a year ago now. But he's still enjoying making them. I saw they have some boy kits as well that's more like red, white, and blue. And some monochromatic colors and blue ones. So I will link those down below. But he has been enjoying doing that. We have a lot of pink left that is gonna be turned over for Maddie. The next thing is the paint by sticker books. These are really great for a quiet activity for him. We have a whole bunch of these. They have a Christmas version we've done, dinosaur, bugs, pets. This one right here is just zoo animals. Very easy for them to do. They pick out their picture, and then there is stickers that go with it, and they have numbers, so it's very easy for them to place where they go. It's a very fun activity. This is one he was working on for dinosaurs. The last thing here are the Crayola art like binder things. Maddie has one as well. This is a Pokemon one. They might have a different version out now. But when you open it up, it has a bunch of markers and crayons and colored pencils. You can see he is starting to run out of some of the markers, but it's something that he can keep in his room and do at his desk, and it keeps him occupied. He likes having everything together, and Mommy likes having everything put away as well. This is one of those like electric ball things. I don't know how well you could see it, but it has like a little electric light that he could kind of play with and use his hand all around. I don't know how well you can see it. We do need batteries. See, there you go. You can kind of see it. Just something fun for him to play with. He got this from a birthday a while ago, so a great fun gift. The next thing here is something that was a huge hit for most boys at the swim meet. Jackson is a year-round swimmer as well as a summer swim team. So he has those like wait in between races, and he needs something to do. All the boys were loving this game. These are called the Aikido Fighters. Now we got a starter pack that we started with, and then you also could get, they have Sonic versions, they have Ninja Turtle versions. I believe Maddie got her brother a Ninja Turtle pack for her sibling Christmas gift this year. So he'll be excited to have 2 more of these little stands and the addition of Ninja Turtles. But they are like little fighter guys like this. And when you play against each other, you kind of hit it until someone dies, like that panda. So this person won. And you could keep track of your wins with their little bases by moving the tier over. Something that he really loves to do, very easy for kids to play. The other thing I want to mention too are Beyblades. This is something that they pull the string and the little blades, spinners, hit each other and can knock each other off of like the board. So Beyblades are also really great for this age range. Next thing, we have Pokemon cards. He has 2 different binders that he keeps them in. There's this one that is a smaller size, and then he has a bigger like 3-ring binder. So this is his big one that he has, and with this he keeps sorted all of his Pokemon cards that he has and uses. Boys around this age love collecting and trading Pokemon cards. Can't go wrong with just getting a good old deck, especially for stocking stuffers. Then with Pokemon, I wanted to talk about this game. This is the Battle Academy game. So this makes it very easy to play with your Pokemon cards. It has the game board, some tokens for like the HP points if you hit the dice. You also get the gold coin for flipping. If you get heads, you attack. If you get tails, it doesn't work. So it helps explain a little bit more how to actually play with your Pokemon cards. So I highly recommend you guys check that out. Remote control cars are great for this age. Jackson has a couple of them. One is this monster truck Thunder Roarus, and he loves playing with this, big wheels. Another one we have is the Bumblebee Transformer car. That is awesome because it also transforms into a Transformer and back into a car, dances, drives around that way. And then the other remote control item I wanted to talk about was the lizard or the calico. This is something that also can climb on the walls, and sometimes it does fall if it gets a little too high or tries to go on the ceiling. So be careful for that, but the lizard is one of the kids' favorites as well. Jackson is also entering the Xbox video game era of his life. So my husband actually has an Xbox 360 back when he was growing up. So he has been getting a couple of games. There's a game store close to downtown that you could get games for a lot cheaper than Amazon. We'll say check out your local game stores, but you can also get these on Amazon. Will be linked down below. But a couple of his favorites is the Madden 76. This is a football game. He has absolutely been loving playing this. We'll play with this with his friends as well. He is very into football. Another thing that is new and recent to him is the Disney Infinity. This is super cool because you can get extra characters to fight with. So Maddie has gotten a couple of characters from the game store in the past just because she thought they were cute. She has a Merida and she has the Elsa, and Jackson can actually play with these characters with this. So it's a very fun Disney game. And then two of the other ones he has a racing Sonic game that Mommy and Daddy love to race and play with him. And then he also has the Lego Marvel Superheroes game that he loves to play with his friends. The next thing I wanted to talk about is his Bitsy. So he has the classic Bitsy. He got this about 2 years ago. Since then, there is now a dinosaur Bitsy as well as a Disney Blitsy as well. So this is kind of like a little, these remind me of the Neopets back in the day. I don't know how well you could see it on there, but they're Neopets. You can play games, you can feed them, you can trade them out and help them sleep, go potty, all that kind of stuff. So this is something really fun for this age range. He is interested in the dinosaur version. I don't know, personally, I'm not gonna give it to him because he does have this one. It does the job for me, but he is interested in that dinosaur one. Great gift idea, especially for in the car. Next thing is his little digital alarm clock, which I do need to reset since daylight savings time. This is just a little digital alarm clock that he sets up for himself to help wake up for school. Has the snooze button, comes in a bunch of different colors, so wanted to mention that. Next thing is another kind of classic toy. This is the Bop It. This is a smaller version of it, or I think there is a even smaller version of it. This one is perfect size. This is that classic game I grew up playing where it tells you to either pull it, bop it, twist it. Fun game. You could do it solo play or you could do it with friends. He has this mini Rubik's Cube that he got one Christmas and really enjoys. This year he wants like the big classic Rubik's Cube with the colors. So this is something that he has enjoyed playing with, a little puzzle to figure out. The next thing here is lightsabers. He has this double-ended lightsaber. He has had a couple other ones in the past as well. I will say getting the lightsabers from Disney is the best. The other ones kind of tend to break and not close properly and then be able to open as well. So I recommend when you get a lightsaber for your kid to get the one straight from Disney. Tony boxes. So we got Tony boxes like a year or two ago, and I have noticed that Tony boxes are upping their age range for their Tonys. A lot of their Tonys would be like preschool age, but now they're starting to do audiobooks like Captain Underpants, as well as like Charlotte's Web, the CW Web. Anyway, they're doing those as well as Magic Treehouse books. A couple of the ones that he really has enjoyed is the, what is this, the pigeon one. He also has Batman that tells Batman stories. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is a great one. And then he has two of the National Geographic ones. This is the astronaut one and the dinosaur one, and they kind of tell him a little bit about history with those. Going into family games that are Jackson's favorite, he loves Uno. We have the water version of Uno. I think it's called Uno Splash. He loves that. Also really loves playing Family Bingo. You could get this from Target as well. It has like two sets of cards. One has a red and green on the front and back, and one has a purple and yellow. So there are pictures, young ones like little Madeline, my 4-year-old can play with, as well as letters and numbers. So he loves playing that, taking turns with Maddie on that. He also really loves this Flipperama Dogman game. It has cards, and when you see the match, you hit the little buzzer. Love to hit the buzzer. The next game is the Bluey Scavenger Hunt. This is one of both my kids' favorites. This is something they can do together. They do it cooperatively and have to beat the clock and get all of the toys put away, or they have to get all the toys from the toy box together before the time runs out. So it is a all or nothing. There's no winner. Everyone's a winner or a loser in this game. So I love that. And then Bluey Junior is also an excellent game for this age range as well. I don't think we probably could do regular Monopoly right now, but I wouldn't right now. So this is a smaller version, easier version for this age range. And then a couple of my friends have been loving playing Life with their kids, so that is a great one as well. They have different versions for boys as well. Moving on to Jackson's wish list items that he is hoping for this Christmas. There is a Light Bright Touch. This is an animated light screen that is kind of like Light Brights. He also has Light Brights. He's done all the pages. We have bought in refills in the past, but you just have to keep buying refills of those. This is pretty cool because there's interactive games with the Light Bright Touch, so I wanted to mention that. He's also very into clothing right now. I don't know if your kids are like this as well, but Nike clothing, Nike sweatshirts, Nike sweatpants, Nike socks. He wants it all, so that is his thing. A big ticket item he is hoping for from Santa is the Nintendo Switch, so he has that on his mind. He wants Pokemon Unite game with it, a Pokemon Diamond game. Then there's also the Super Mario Party game and the Sonic Racing game on that as well. He's also very interested in having a basketball hoop for the backyard, so that is something that he is asking also for Christmas. Legos. Legos is a big thing here, especially for Jackson. I will show you guys kind of an overview of some of the ones that he has built that he has displayed in his room. The ones I can find, I will leave a link down below. In the past years, he has loved doing the Lego Marios. So this is like a little interactive Lego set that has like QR codes, and they do different jumps and games and stuff on it. But this year he's very interested in Harry Potter and Star Wars Legos. I will link a couple of the Harry Potter and Star Wars Legos he is interested in. Another item he is hoping for is this Create a Sticker and Label Maker. We have purchased this for one of our friends in the past, daughters, and she absolutely loves it. You can draw on this paper, send it through the machine, and it will create your own sticker. Really fun, interactive, and creative outlet for kids. And there's also this electric kid drum set. So this is a fun, interactive, colorful drum set that he is wanting. He has started taking piano lessons this year, so he is wanting a full piano, which is not gonna happen this year for Christmas. We do have a digital keyboard that he got hand-me-down from my husband's brother that he's been using. We may upgrade that to the proper 88 versus 66 key in the future, but probably not gonna happen for Christmas this year, unfortunately. But pianos, digital piano is something he is interested in as well. The light up sports balls are all the rage. This is something that we have been transferring to for birthday presents for our friends. Back in the day, I would always get pool towels with whatever the theme was for the birthdays, but now we're entering olderness, and now sports is more of a thing, especially for boys. So they have a light up basketball you could do, a light up football, and a light up soccer ball. These are great, especially playing in the winter time. You can find your ball. Both of my kids loved this throwing bristle target. There are like stars and axes that you can use, a great backyard game. He also really loves his scooter still and his bike, which is from Trek. Highly recommend those. He also has this football man, blow up football man, that he practices target practice with. You just blow it up with air, a little bit of water or sand to keep it from flying away. And then there is a football launcher that he practiced with if there is no one available to play like football passing with. He can pump it up and it will throw the football really far for him. If you have a Star Wars fan, is his Star Wars 3D lamp. This is really cool. It changes colors, has different little slides that you can project the picture with. It has all of, the one that he has, it has a couple of their spaceships. They also have a Yoda version as well. It's the Star Wars gemstone dig. He really liked doing this. It had different gemstones. It's one of those dirt digging kits. So he really liked getting the gemstones out of that one. And then there's also the Baby Yoda paint your own figurine set. This is a nice clay figurine of Yoda and I think the Mandalorian, and it comes with paint and a paintbrush. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is his magnetic chess set. He has been getting into checkers and chess a lot more. This comes in like similar to the art thing, a briefcase that you can put all the pieces away in. It is magnetic so the pieces don't fly off. Highly recommend that. But there's even more that my son has loved, especially between that 6 to 8 year old range. I will link again that playlist down below for you guys for more ideas. That is it for this video. I will talk to you guys in my next one. Happy shopping and Merry Christmas. Bye. Whoa, oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh. Da, 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 da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep.